guys, Michael here, and today I just needed to get some stuff off my chest. So, you guys have been following along with my weight loss journey and me doing walking and all that other stuff. But I have a medical update, as it were. So, I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my previous videos or not. I think I may have, but just in case I haven't. For the last week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, I have been trying to get my insulin refilled. This is an insulin pump for those of you who don't know and are wondering what it is. It kind of works like a artificial pancreas. It delivers a small dosage of insulin every hour or so. It does a little drop or two. I'm supposed to change the cartridge of this out every 3 days and refill it with 450 units of insulin. I don't do that. I fill it full of the 450 units of insulin, and then I wear it until the cartridge is absolutely empty. I've been doing what's called insulin rationing for years now, and thankfully I still ration my insulin because like I said, it's been about 2.5 weeks now since I've been able to have my insulin filled, and I am now almost out of insulin. It's to the point where it is really scary, really nerve-wracking, and I try not to think of it throughout the day. So I've been taking this off and not using it. I've just been using it sporadically. Thankfully, the type of diabetes that I have allows me to go 4 or 5 days without insulin before it starts really adversely affecting my health. Today is actually day 3 that I had gone without this connected to me. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago and checked my blood sugar, and it was 325. And so I connected it to me, put in the numbers or whatever, and I'm calling it good. I don't know what the hell the answer is. I have been on my doctors. I have talked to the insurance companies directly. I called Medicare. I called Medicaid. I called this place called SilverScript that deals with my prescriptions. I've called a phone number that only pharmacies and medical professionals are supposed to have, and no one seems to be able to get my fucking insulin given to me. They'll give me flex pins all day long, which is a pin about this size that's filled with insulin, and you use it like a traditional shot. However, that insulin that they give me is a fast-acting insulin, where this is a long-acting, all-day type of an insulin. So this is connected directly into my stomach via a little port, and so this just has a constant drip going, where the other stuff is I'd have to test my blood sugar and then dial out the dosage that I need and inject myself, which is what I used to do before I got this. But I was also on 2 different types of medication at that time. I was on what's called Novolog and Humalog. Novolog is a fast-acting insulin, meaning that it typically acts within the first 20 to 30 minutes of injection, where something like Humalog is a long-term. So if I injected it at 9 a.m., it may not start working until 12 or 1. So, anyways, I've called all these different insurance companies and just nothing. I've heard nothing from people. And then on top of it all, they don't want to give me my testing supplies that I need because I have the Dexcom G6 and you're not supposed to have to calibrate it, which is a bunch of crockery because inevitably my Dexcom will tell me that my blood sugar is it never tells me that my blood sugar is actually in range where if I test my blood it'll say okay like 127, but the Dexcom will tell me that it's 253, and then I'll go to correct the Dexcom and then it'll throw me an error code saying that that's improbable or some shit like that, and make me wait 30 minutes before it'll let me put in another adjustment. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that because I'm down to 4 test strips now. And I'm stressed out and I'm worried that I may end up back in the hospital because no one seems to be able to get their shit together and figure out what is going on and why all of a sudden I no longer have my insulin prescribed or filled. I've even gone as far as downloading a VoIP phone app so that I could call Canada and call the pharmacies over there to find out what I needed to do, because I've been told all you have to do is show up and you pay a few dollars out of pocket and you don't even need a prescription in Canada for insulin. So I called them up and I found out how much it was going to be and all that other stuff. But because of COVID-19, our fucking borders are closed. And so I can't even utilize that as a probability. The only other thing I could think of is trying to find somebody who lives in Canada, sending them the money and hoping that they will send me the insulin that I need. Above and beyond that, I just don't know what else to do. So yeah, really kind of stressed out, and because of it, my depression and anxiety and the bipolar that hasn't really been an issue as of lately has really gotten exacerbated and really just kind of off the rails, basically. So, yeah. I'm doing my best in everything else, though. I'm still going walking. Yesterday, I didn't do my morning walk because I did a bunch of outdoor work and went over to a friend's house, dug up some plants, and then brought them over to my place and then transplanted them. Killed my freaking back, which is one of my many health-related issues. But I took a Flexerol right before I went and did all that, so I'm really stiff this morning, but you know, it is what it is. Thankfully, the plants were not that hard to dig up. They had a really shallow root system. It was just basically put the shovel in, pop, and they were out. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm at a loss for things right now. And then I talked to my mom the other day, and she said that she was supposed to be moving up here sometime within the next few years, and she just told me the other day that she's now no longer moving up here, that she's going by the advice of her doctor because she's got really bad arthritis, and the doctor doesn't think that she would fare well up here where it's significantly colder and damper than the desert that she lives in. So I'm a little sad about that, but I understand at the same time that she's got to do what she's got to do in order to keep herself happy and healthy. I was just really looking forward to having my mom close to me, and so she did say though that she's gonna start coming up once a year. So that'll be good. That I'll get to see her at least once a year. And every once in a while we'll do FaceTime or Facebook Messenger, whatever the hell you want to call it. Everything's FaceTime to me. So yeah. But just above and beyond that, just stress going on right now. And I know I'm probably going to receive a lot of hate on this, and I don't care at this point. I still get hate from my Social Security and low income housing video that I posted 12 years ago. Like, that's my number one viewed video, is talking about my my fears and my worries about being homeless. And if you've been on my channel for a long time, or you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I've been homeless in the past, and that is one of my biggest fears, is having to go back on the streets. And I have a lot of friends and stuff like that that say, oh no, that'll never happen, you can come and stay with us, this, that, and the other thing. But having been in that situation before with the same friends who said, oh yeah, you can come and stay with us, at about week 3 of staying with them, you could tell that your welcome has been worn out. Even if you are doing your best to pick up after yourself and do whatever you can around the house to make yourself less of a burden, it never really works out. The good intentions are there, but everything else just kind of goes wayside, because let's face it, we're creatures of habit, and having somebody, even if they're a really close friend or family member, having somebody in your personal habitat that you're not used to having there, it becomes an annoyance and a hindrance. It's like, okay, shouldn't you be moving on to the next couch? So yeah. But anyways, I'm rambling right now. I just needed to get some stuff off my chest, and so this is easier and cheaper than therapy, so you guys get to watch me make a video about what's going on in my life and the lack thereof. So anyways, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off now, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section down below. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. And if you would like to get a hold of me directly, you could shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com, or head over to the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. I post stuff over there that I don't really post anywhere else. And then you can also follow me on Instagram, and that's Michael Scott Peterson, S-O-N, not S-E-N. And I post all my daily mileage and stuff like that I do on my walking apps, and just candid pictures from my day-to-day life. So anyways, I will talk to you all later. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you for watching my videos, and I will talk to you all later. Bye guys.